Thursday morning, everybody. We're out here at this job. As you guys can see, we got all the water drained out of it. It's looking good. So we've got re-rod around the corner here. That goes all the way around. We got re-rod that goes all the way through this corner. You guys can see we're down to past the bottom of our forms all the way. Got a good solid 4 inches, 5 inches of concrete everywhere. We got re-rod around this corner. We're doweled into the existing driveway. You guys can see the sand is nice and dry. No water. Everything is plenty deep enough. Got wire mesh and everything. So we're gonna double check these grade stakes, get everything out of the trailer here. Mud should be here in about a half hour. So guys, the reason we're replacing this chunk of driveway is at the end of it, I think I showed you in the last video that it had a couple cracks running across here in cracked across all of our saw cuts both directions, which leads me to believe that something really heavy drove on it and came in. But also this driveway is almost a year old, and it's the homeowner's responsibility to backfill the edges. And as you guys can see, they have not backfilled the edges whatsoever. And as you can see by the tire marks, they're driving off the edges. The reason this is bad is with never backfilling it, you can see how it washes out underneath all the edges. So there's no support there. And then they drive off and on both sides under a washed out driveway, which ends up putting a lot of stress on the edges and creating cracks and breakage, and it's just not good. It's in our contract that's the customer's responsibility to backfill. We usually knock down what's left on site, and actually on this job last year, about a month or two after we did it, the customer called and said it was washing out, so we came back here and put sand along the edges for them on both sides of the driveway. And as you guys can see, that's pretty much all washed out because nothing was done after that. So I'm warrantying this section of driveway here, but as you guys can see, we've taken every precaution here. We've added extra re-rod on the edges. We've made it a little bit thicker. We're using a 6-sack straight cement mix, 4,000 psi. So this is it. If it's not properly taken care of or properly backfilled, or something heavy drives on it again, not responsible. Our mud should be here anytime. We'll go from there. Mud just pulled in. It's time for us to turn this mud into money. Guys, as you can see, we've got the rod and the wire up off the bottom. Corner nice and thick. We'll keep making progress here. Twenty after 8, guys. We had to wait about 10 minutes for the second truck. So about, I don't know, 35-40 minutes. We got down 14 yards. Got it all both loaded here. This one's going to be nice. Weather's nice. So get this one finished up hopefully, and then I got mud for 1 o'clock for that patio we started on yesterday. So try and get a couple pours in today and see what we can do. Stay tuned, everybody. Alrighty guys, 10 after 10, Thursday. Putting the final broom on this little guy. Hand finished it all. Got her looking nice. Gonna put up our flags. Get everything cleaned up here. We're gonna head over to that patio job, see if I can get my mud bumped up earlier on that one. So we'll see you guys over at the next one. 11:30 Thursday. Mud just pulled in on this one. There's Al getting his flex on. We're gonna go back here, get this little patio poured. Once we get that down, we're gonna finish setting up this approach, our driveway and the approach there. So just getting this one ready to go here, and we'll be good. got this one all down. Took us about 20 minutes or so. A little screwing around, pouring from both ways. So, a couple guys gonna work on this one. I'm gonna finish cutting that curb down once the truck moves. We'll work on getting this one set up down here. I got mud for tomorrow morning. So, we'll get these poured. Well, 20 to 3 Thursday. We got all our wire in here, our rod in here. This one's all compacted. Got our sand in here. You guys can see by the 2x4s, she's nice and thick. Got our approach ready, got our curb cut, all of our expansion on both sides. Mud 7:30 tomorrow morning. Got our patio back here, all broomed. This one turned out really nice. Tomorrow we'll cut, strip wash this. We got to cut, strip, and wash that driveway we poured this morning. So the plan for tomorrow is we're going to get here. Mud's at 7:30. We're going to dump these. We'll cut the patio real quick. Send a couple guys over to cut, strip, and wash that driveway. We'll finish this thing up. And yeah, that'll be a Friday. We'll see what we can get done. And maybe move some equipment around to the next job for Monday. So this one's a wrap. We're going to head back to World Headquarters. And should be a pretty good week. Hopefully the weather's supposed to be nice tomorrow. Stay tuned, guys. Friday morning, we're back out here. Mud in about a half hour. Gonna get this thing poured, go into the back, get it stripped, saw cut, washed. There's Andy.
Morning.
He's scared of it. So I'm gonna mark this one out quick, and we'll get her stripped and cut and washed. Good to go. Keep you guys updated when the mud gets here. Mud got here a little bit early. We got the driveway all down. Guys are just finishing up the approach right now. Shaping our curb a little bit. It's always a little difficult when you're matching some screwed up elevations here and you're starting at the front of the driveway. You always want to start in the back and work your way out to the road, but homeowner's choice here of what they wanted to do. This approach was really bad and needed to be fixed, so maybe next year I might do that. It just makes it a lot more difficult as far as running equipment or things over your brand new concrete, which you don't want to do. So you guys are just finishing up shaping this one. I'll get her floated, we'll get everything washed up. Slab in the back, I think Kirk started saw cutting. We got her all stripped. He's getting her cut up nice now. Then we'll get everything washed down. Oh, looks like he's got her all cut up. Good. So we'll get this thing all cleaned up and should be in good shape. Alrighty, people. It's Friday. It's your boy, Big Al. Clean this thing off nice. Somebody walks out with dirty boots. Classic. The usual. Just did this morning. Got her all finished and broomed. Coned and flagged off. These guys are standing around doing nothing. Little approach action. Just a little baby curb addition there. That's it for here. On to the next one. All right, I'm back. You saw it. Got her cut up, got her washed down, got her stripped. Got everything all tidied up. Got the cones and flags all the way around it. Had a heck of a time with the old water spigot in the backyard there. Had to bring out the special weapon, the old mini Leatherman. Just a wonderful tool. And for this job, that's it. We're done. That's all. So, gotta drag this damn heavy thing back to the truck way down there. And we're back to the shop for a little Friday maintenance work. See ya. Okay, gals. We're back here at the Barclay job Saturday morning. Here's the rundown. Gotta do a little yard cleanup. These all picked up, get that stuff raked out of the grass, clean the sidewalk up, strip these forms, see what we can do with backfilling that. If we got enough whatnot here to do that. So we'll see.
Get this stuff all raked out of the grass. Strip all this stuff. Fill that in. Clean up the driveway a little bit. Get these saw cuts done. So yeah, nice little project for Saturday. Got to go back here, trim up a little bit of that overflow there. It came out from underneath the form the other day. We'll get that nice and cleaned up. And then we're gonna run over to that Midland Road job, seal that real quick, and be done, man. So here we go. Just wanted to show you guys a little behind the scenes look here. You know, on all these jobs, when you see me raking out pretty much the middle of the yard, see how that happens is, for some reason, during the pour, whoever's striking off will take the screed board that is just covered in wet concrete, and they will do their best without fail to fling the concrete covered screed board into the middle of the yard, which just dumps concrete into the grass. You know, and I can see why they would continually do that, is because they're never the ones here having to clean that up. But I am. I'm the one here on a Saturday raking the middle of this person's yard to get the pieces of concrete out of it. So if this helps anyone out there, it was worth taking the time to just kind of explain what's going on here, because I know you guys see it, and it's just a real pain in the butt. So I'm gonna go back to it. You know what it is? It's your boy, Big Al. Done with here. Got that edge all cleaned up. Said he's gonna put some more fence in there, so we got that cleaned up for him. Patio area turned out really nice. Got the driveway cleaned up. Got this all washed off. Got the yard cleaned up. approach with the curbs look really nice. Boys did a great job on the curbs. Oh, cones and flags are back up. And for today, Saturday, that's all.